noche tenemos que ganar. I'm going with it. I'm going in.
And bitch, I go hard. When I get married, dog, it's going to be one of the songs that I need to hear.
Oh, my God. There's so many of those songs that I'm going to need to hear, and then my girl's probably going to look at me like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
¿Qué música es esa? You thought I was feeling
No, bitch, jerk. The Al Pizzle and Big Miles remix.
Yes, sir!
Yeah!
We have officially made it. We have decided on Decision Day. Woo. Welcome to the first episode of the Kickoff Lounge.
Playoff edition.
Yes, sir! Your boy Al Pizzle.
And your boy B-I-double-G, Big Miles.
Hey, man. My brother, we made it, dog.
Yes.
Officially in the playoffs. First of all, I got to say, congratulations to Orlando City
Yes.
on sealing that last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Y'all barely made it.
Had to prove the haters wrong, bro.
Yeah.
I know y'all was, you and Champ.
I was rooting for y'all.
Mr. Miami fan Champ. Yeah, you did vote for us
I
on the
was
last
rooting
game.
for you guys.
Mr. Miami fan Champ, who, finally came out the closet to be a Miami fan. And Mr. New York fan Al, I know they wanted to talk mad shit about Orlando not making it. I know they was waiting for it.
Dog.
But
Go ahead.
when our back's against the wall, you know what we do, bro. We ball out. We go
reggaeton.
hard. We go
When my
hard.
back is against the wall, I'd be like, hey.
Oh, man.
Basement parties.
Good old days.
Little reggaeton, little gasolina
days.
playing, little perreo, you feel me? Hey, man, listen, there's a lot of amazing things that just happened on Decision Day. The first Decision Day in Kickoff Lounge history.
Yes, sir.
And, oh, man, it was definitely one to remember. RSL, Minnesota, triumphant.
Bro, RSL had only won 3 times in their last 16 games, and they came up big with that 3-1 win.
Woo.
That boy Rubio Rubin, that was his first goal in
Wow.
32 games. That boy, he hasn't scored all year.
Yeah.
First goal.
That's amazing, man. Shouts to RSL. Shouts to Minnesota. Yo, low key,
Yeah,
they
man.
don't lose like that, man.
No, they don't.
They haven't lost they haven't lost like 2 or 3 games in I want to say over like the last 20, 25 games.
No,
like
yeah,
that.
they've
They
been
draw
consistent.
a lot.
They've been
Yeah.
very consistent, yeah.
They fight, they hustle, they don't lose. Yeah, man. Like I like Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota's a good team, man, and
Minnesota
so
team.
congrats to RSL and Minnesota in the West for conquering that. But because both of those teams are in, that means that 2 other teams didn't make it to the playoffs in the West.
Seattle and Portland. The last 7 years, they were the West finalists, which means for the first time in 7 years, we're going to have a new West finalist.
About time, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing the same
Damn,
teams.
They
like,
had a monopoly on the West, bro, for
they
7
did.
years.
They did, man. I mean, it's tough to play in Seattle, bro.
Yeah, man.
In any sport.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
true,
football,
that's true.
Seahawks, 12th man. That's what they call the crowd, man. Seattle Sounders, man. What, same owners? Bro. Well, doesn't Russell Wilson own the Sounders?
Own the Sounders?
I want to
Does
say
he?
Russell Wilson owns the Sounders,
don't-
or at least
maybe.
part of it.
I know there's been mad like athletes from other sports.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a partial owner,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been mad athletes from other sports getting involved in soccer, so.
Hell yeah. So it's definitely disappointing for Seattle and Portland fans, for
Yeah,
sure. I thought Portland were going to make it to the playoffs. Obviously, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like Miles said, first time in 7 years, we're not going to see Seattle or Portland in the playoffs or in the conference finals. Crazy.
No, in the MLS Cup finals.
MLS Cup finals, that's
Yeah,
right.
man.
That's
West
crazy.
representative is going to change this year.
Sheesh. Yes, it
Man.
is. And we got to take it over to the Eastern Conference real quick with a quick recap. Yo, Columbus Crew, the day before, I don't know why people call it Columbus Day. It wasn't only Indigenous Day. It was Orlando City Day, too.
Yes, sir.
All right? On
We
Decision
did
Day.
that work, man. We came from behind, but like it's crazy because we went down, but there was no sense of panic. I didn't sense any panic from the boys. Them
You
boys
guys
were
got
just like-
motivated.
Yeah, exactly. We just played better. Benji came in and started causing problems. Urso with a crazy turn, a little golazo, and then
Yeah.
Facundo hitting that penalty in the last 10 minutes.
Yep.
22-year-old clutch as hell, boy.
Yo, after y'all
Clutch as hell.
got scored on the first time, first thing I said was, "Aw, shit." That's the first thing I said. I ain't gonna lie.
I felt no pressure.
But I did see like the camera go on some of the players from Orlando, and it's like all I saw was they took a deep breath,
Locked
and it was
in.
like, all right, let's go.
We're going
Let's
into
go.
playoff mode because we're going to the playoffs. We're just going to have to figure out how to do it now. And this one goal is just a roadblock. in our journey to
Yo.
the MLS Cup final.
Orlando, y'all couldn't tie, y'all couldn't lose, y'all needed to win to take that last playoff spot, and y'all did, man. So big time shout outs to Orlando City, U.S. Open winners earlier this year, and now holding that last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, playing against a very, very strong Montreal team. Might be one of the strongest teams in the league, dog.
Ain't Orlando strong though.
Ooh, I don't know. Oof, I don't know, man.
It's gonna be spicy.
Columbus blew it though, man. They did it. That is crazy, man. They lost the playoff spot because they had it, right? Yeah. They lost their head coach, Caleb Porter.
I mean, yeah.
Who let's not forget, Caleb Porter was the same head coach that led the Crew to winning an MLS Cup 2 years ago, 2020.
Yeah, they just won it.
The Campeones Cup last year, which this year New York City won. We got that trophy.
The Campeones Cup. Nah, but I mean that MLS Cup winning that season, that was the only postseason for him out of 4 seasons. That was the only time he made it.
Yeah. Well, he made
it
count.
It all. He made it, and he won it all. Exactly.
Yeah,
he made it count. That's pretty dope. But let's talk about the other years that you could have made it to at least the playoffs, conference finals, something like that, you know?
Yeah. That was 2 years ago, too. And then it's been kind of a decline from there.
Yeah.
And so I get the move. But Caleb Porter, I think he should be a hot prospect, man, for a head coach somewhere else. You know, it just didn't work out. I mean, I'm not even going to say it didn't work out with the Crew. It did work out. They got a championship.
They got a trophy out of him. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. And on the flip side, even though they didn't make the playoffs, the Crew won. I don't know why I want to call him Christopher Columbus Crew. Columbus Crew 2, they won the first ever MLS Next Pro Cup.
Yeah, man. Right? That boy Champ was there.
Yeah, man. Champ was out there eating some good lamb chops out there, enjoying himself. He was like, he was telling me like, yo, the lamb chops are so fire, man.
What?
I woke up the next day and I thought I was still eating it. I'm like, okay, that's what's up, bro.
Interesting. Never heard that one.
Hey, man, decision day already gone. Now it's time for the playoffs, you feel me?
Ooh,
we got 2 top seeds. In the Eastern Conference, we got the Philadelphia Union, and we'll get to them in a bit. But not only are they the top team in the West, but they are the top team in the league. They won the Community Shield. LAFC.
Yeah, man. We were just talking about it off air. So in every other league, if this is where the season would end, right here at the end of the regular season, and whoever's in first place wins it all. So at this point, they're the league champions. They're the regular season champions, and now we're going to see who's going to be the postseason champions.
Yep.
So how are they going to do in the postseason?
Interesting. So there's a question, man. Which top seed most likely will succeed in this MLS Cup playoffs? I mean, LAFC, you know, it's going to be tough for them because, like, we expect them to do very well because of the caliber of players that they have.
We do.
No first seed has won an MLS Cup since Toronto in 2017. It's been 5 years, right? LAFC, 55% chance of making the MLS Cup per a lot of statistics, 538 to be exact.
55% chance.
But they have been playing bad during the summertime.
They have not been playing very well. They what, 1 win out of 6 games?
Yeah.
Bruh.
So is that like just a bad stretch, or is that who they are?
I mean, it's they've been consistently playing at that level, so we have to call it what it is at this point. Unless this first round bye, I wish we got to see them in the first round to see what they're looking like, see how they're feeling right now as a team. But man, this recent stretch for them has not looked super hopeful for them to kind of come out easily out of these conference semis. So we're gonna have to, obviously they get the bye. That next round, whoever they're gonna play against, it's between LA and Nashville. Nashville just beat them, and LA Galaxy ain't nothing to fuck with, bro. LA Galaxy is a scary team.
They're my dark horse. I already told you.
LA Galaxy is a scary team. So
you catch LA Galaxy on
Nashville just showed they could beat you.
Yep.
LA Galaxy, we know they could give you some work.
Yep.
So that conference semis, that be in your first game after this bad stretch you guys have just had?
Yeah. I don't know what version of LAFC we're going to get when it comes to the playoffs. So we shall see. They have, we have seen them as a clear-cut dominant team time in and time out throughout the season. But then we also seen them time in and time out where they slack off like crazy.
Absolutely.
Dog. They just came off, like you said, that 1-0 loss to Nashville on decision day. Dog, they took, 30 shots. 14 shots on target.
Unlucky.
66% possession over 34. Dog, like, how you hit the target 14 times and you scored none.
I know. If you ever played striker, you've had a game where just things
Nothing
weren't
goes
falling for you.
Nothing.
Bro, I had a game like that, and it was the most frustrating thing ever, and I scored at the end, but it was a deflection, so I didn't even feel like I fully owned the goal. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, finally, I'll take it, but I didn't even score that all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be that kind of bullshit. I think it was that kind of game for LAFC. I'm sure they're hoping that all of their kinks and dinks are just completely out the window now.
Hopefully, because they better come to play.
Yeah, now it's one and done, bro.
Whoever they see in the conference semis, like I said, either one of those teams can give them problems.
Facts. I completely agree with that. LAFC, they in their 8 games against the 4 teams below them in the West, 3 wins and 5 losses. That's not a 500.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's not 500 right there, bro.
Worse.
That's under 500, dog. And according to most advanced metrics, LAFC was the best team in the league this year. And, we did see a lot of that, like, early on in the season, right? Like, the first half of the season. But, it's cool, first half of the season. But this is a what have you done for me lately league.
Right, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, what have you done for yourself lately? Because the thing about them is when they score first, they usually don't drop points. They usually don't lose when they score first. So are you going to get out there and score first and then have a lead to defend?
Yeah.
Or are you going to come out there looking goofy and trying to come from behind? Because when LAFC coming from behind is not – I just don't believe in them. If they get scored on first, man.
They LAFC, when Bale came along, when Chiellini came along – they put fear in everybody's hearts.
They had a spark for a couple games.
Bro, they put fear in everybody's hearts. Right now, I ain't scared of them. Like, if I was LA Galaxy, if I was Nashville, whoever wins that game, like, I'll come in hype. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not scared of this team. Nah. They're not playing LAFC. They're not playing like a team to be scared of right now. I mean, we'll see what. They have some good things going for them. They've only dropped 3 points from winning positions. So when they start well, they typically end well. Right? Carlos Vela did limp off the field on decision day. So that could be a little concerning.
I hope he's good because they need him. If they want to win, they're going to need Vela.
Thank God they have that bye.
Yeah.
So that he can rest a little bit.
Yeah, I think when's their first game going to be? Is it going to be the 30th?
Is it the 30th? Like Halloween weekend? I want to say it's Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see. We about to Google it right now.
If Google wants to work on me.
There you go. This slow-ass phone. So Big Mom's got an iPhone 4. Big Mom's got the button.
Yeah, I wish. I missed the button, dog. It made life so easy.
I like the Touch ID. Touch ID.
October 20th. That's what it is. The 20th.
20th. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. True. That's
the conference finals are on the 30th.
True.
Conference semis are
so
on
that's
the 30th.
LAFC, man. That's the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Which top seed most likely to succeed? Let's go on to Philly, though, man.
Philly. They've been scoring off the hook. That last game against Toronto was 4-0, 5-0, 4-0. I think they smashed Toronto recently.
I want to say it was 4-0.
It was a 4-0.
They ended the season very, very strong.
Yeah, very
man.
strong. They were looking like unstoppable for a little bit. They had some hiccups, but nothing.
Not crazy.
No stretches of hiccups. It was just like one game here and there.
Yeah.
But the last half of the season, Philly has been crazy.
Dominant.
Like, they've been looking way better than LAFC. As far as the eye test goes, as far as the scores they're putting up and their defense. Philly looks very scary.
Yo, strong offense, strong defense. Funny thing about their defense, they average 0.76 goals allowed per match this season, right? That's the second lowest in a single season in MLS history.
It's crazy.
So statistically, this is the second best MLS defense in league history, bro.
Yeah, and we've seen it.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And they got the big 3.
And they got the big 3, man.
3 players that scored more than 10 goals this year.
Nah, they on fire right now.
Man.
If I'm more scared to play against Philly than I am against LAFC.
Yeah.
Right now,
from any team in the league, 100%.
Right now,
I'd rather see LAFC.
If it was like at their 100%, both teams, I think LAFC got the advantage because of the quality of players that they have.
Right.
But right now, I think Philly is the best team in the league, man. Right now, according to how they've been playing.
Yeah. Based off of recent form, yes, 100%. Best goalie, best keeper in the league.
Oh, 100%.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
What do you
He's a beast, dog. He's so good.
Like you said, less than a goal a game. Less than a goal a game.
Philly against playoff teams, 7 wins, 2 losses, 7 ties. So pretty much in 14, 15, in 16 games, they've only lost twice to playoff teams. I think that's a great statistic for them.
That's a great stat. That should make you super confident. I think they'll be coming in really confident, bro.
Yeah.
To this
Hell yeah.
conference semis. I don't know.
They'll be in the conference finals.
Yeah. I think they're going to take down whoever they see in the conference semis.
They'll have they'll definitely, regardless of whether it's Red Bulls or Cincinnati.
Either one of them.
Yeah, Philly's going to take that.
Light work.
And then it's going to be a rematch of last year in the conference finals. Philly against New York City. Because you know Philly wants their revenge. Yeah, because I don't know, remember last year Philly, they had like a little COVID outbreak, man. So they didn't have a lot of their players, and we took advantage of that. You feel me? We took advantage of that, and then by I talk about New York City.
So you're saying it's gonna be Philly, New York, and New York's gonna win again?
Yeah.
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 So you got New York in the final?
I got New York in the finals.
Back-to-back chips?
Back-to-back chips.
All right. So talking about chips, you really believe in this New York getting the second chip?
I do.
And
I do.
Have you ever won a chip?
Counties. All right. So at high school we won counties my junior year. And that was just an ugly ass day, bro. I remember like 40-mile-per-hour winds, rain. It was just an ugly day. A couple state championships when I was younger too. Back-to-back state championships. That was amazing.
State championships in high school or in
around high school time. The traveling team.
Oh, travel team. Okay.
And also Disney Cup Nationals. So that was amazing.
That
was my favorite one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nationals is Nationals.
I mean, you won the whole thing. What age group was it?
This was we went in U12 and we also went in U16. So 16 was when we won it all.
Oh, so, it was the same team that went from 12 to 16? Like you guys grew up together type shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was awesome. Shouts to NASA United. You feel me?
What was it called?
NASA.
I thought you said Nasty United.
No.
That's a raw-ass name for a team.
Nasty United. It was NASA. Yeah, man. So it was some good times, bro. Disney. I just remember the fact that we were just in Disney, period.
Yeah, the whole team, the whole team vibe is lit. How was that team? Like, what was?
Oh, we was raw, dog. Yeah. It was all like we were all short Latinos.
That's funny.
Every team was big and white. You know? Yeah. There's one team that was just all big and black.
So what happened in the final? Talk to me about the final, boy.
Oh, we won 4-0. Light work, man.
Oh, so y'all had an easy-ass bracket.
Dog, 4-0. No, but the semifinals was the tough one because we went to PKs in the semis. So that was a tough one. And so semifinals, I remember we won. We won. We tied 2-2. We were down 2-0 in the semis, and so we came back, tied it up 2-2. We were down 2-0 first half, and we caught up in the first half. So we tied up 2-2. No goals were scored in the second half, and we didn't have extra time. There was no extra time in the Disney Cup, and so we went straight to PKs. And so I was the first one to take one.
You score?
Yeah, it hit the inside. I went left. It hit the inside of the post. Think. And then it kind of rolled like almost on the line a little bit behind the keeper and then went inside.
Oh, my God.
Heart attack.
You scared?
Hell yeah, I was scared,
did you score any goals in the regular time of that game, though?
That game, no. I got an assist.
Okay.
For the second goal.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't score either one. In the finals, I scored 1 goal and I got 2 assists on that one. Yeah, so that was a good time. Hell yeah. Then my goal was just easy tapping. I was just in the right place, right time. Like my boy shot it from far, dog, and keeper blocked
Rebounds.
it. I went in for the hustle. Yeah, a lot of my goals,
Collect
dog,
that
real
change,
talk.
Bro.
Yo, the majority of my goals, I ain't gonna lie, man, are hustle goals, bro. Like I don't stop moving my legs, man. I keep moving, bro, and I think that's strikers.
If you're playing striker, you need to be looking for those, and you should have a lot of your goals as those because you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, and my most well, before we get to that point, let me ask you the same thing, man.
Chips?
Any chips? Tournaments?
Yeah, man. When I played for Weston, we won the Weston Cup, which is our own tournament, which was dope because people were all trying to come to our house and beat us. You know what I mean? Everyone was like, oh, yeah, we're going to beat Weston. We won that tournament. And then the South Florida tournament. So it was like the whole, every team from South Florida. And, we had pretty much the best teams in the state in the South. There was West Pines, who was our, inner city rival.
Fire.
Same city. And then we had South Florida Elite, and they were raw as hell too. They had these a bunch of Latinos. I mean, my team was all Latinos and me, and every other team was kind of just like that, except for West Pines. They were mixed Jamaicans. But dog, we played West Pines in the semis, and then we played South Florida Elite in the finals.
Sheesh.
And West Pines, I scored the only goal.
Fire.
We won 1-0.
How was it go? Do you remember it?
It was a hustle goal, but it was I was obviously nasty with bodying people.
Of course,
like
you're big as fuck.
Bodying them off, you know what I'm saying? So I think the ball dropped. I long ball. I bodied somebody off, just kept dribbling towards, and I think like I shot and the keeper like fumbled it.
Yeah.
Or somehow the keeper got involved and it just like bounced off the keeper.
Word.
It was a rebound that I created though, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it was either from my pressure or from my shot.
Yeah.
And it rebounded and I got the rebound and I scored.
Fire.
And I was just like, everyone went crazy because that was a rivalry. Us against West Pines, like that game. Literally every time we played each other, there was fights. There was just like because it was players that hopped from team to team, and everyone just knew each other and shit.
Yeah.
So that was my first year there. I wasn't really big into the rivalry, but the first time we played them was a fight. So that time when we played them, I was like, okay, it's smoke today.
Right.
Got that goal, and then in the end of the game, the keeper tried to injure me, bro. Like the keeper, it was
cleat up.
It was a long ball. And I'm sprinting for this bitch. I got past the defender. Literally, like I was literally on goal by myself. And the keeper came way outside of the box, like 10 yards outside of the box. And like literally, like I don't know.
That's always dangerous.
If he kneed me or elbowed me, but he full on sprinted me and just like made contact with me. He didn't even care about the ball. Just like it was like worse than a football tackle because he I think it went knee and elbow.
Did at least get a red, dog?
Straight red.
Oh, of course.
Straight red.
Hell
bro.
yeah.
And like I was like buzzed. That was the hardest I ever got like hit on a soccer field because it was so deliberate.
Yeah.
And I was worried about the ball. I'm just like, ooh, trying to like head it past him and shit. But he tried to injure me because he's like, this big motherfucker's not scoring on me again.
And that was the semis?
Then that was the semis.
And the finals?
In the finals, bro. Played against South Florida Elite. I think we went down 1-0 and we came back to win 2-1. I didn't score in that game, but I had like I was drawing.
You played your part.
Yeah, I was drawing people away from. I was creating mad space.
Yeah.
But, like, dog, when we finally won that, we had the big-ass South Florida chip.
That's lit, man.
That's
lit. Always the best part, man.
Bro.
When you have the trophy, like when you have the...
Yeah, man.
That's the best, man.
Absolutely.
Most heartbreaking loss. Real quick, so we can get back into this.
Heartbreaking loss. Damn.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one, yeah. I mean, there was one, but I was a freshman, so I wasn't really playing like that. In this game, we were in districts, and I had played like in the early games, but in this game, I wasn't playing. I was like 13 years old. But we went to PKs, and we lost in PKs. That was one.
That's always the worst, man, in PKs.
The worst.
PKs are the worst losses.
Honestly, any time we played a knockout game, and then there was one. Oh, yeah. My last game in high school, we played against Boca High. And Boca High was like top 10 of the country. They were like nasty at that point. But we were close by, so they were kind of a rival. They smoked us, and it was a knockout game, bro. Like
I'd rather get smoked, though.
Torched us. No, but like, it was my last game in high school. It was a knockout game.
Yeah.
If we would have beat them, we would have gone to district finals, and we would have been like definitely the favorite because they were the favorite by far.
Yeah.
They torched us, dog, and it was like helpless, and like we had mad freshmen on the team and shit.
Yeah.
They were playing so bad, and all the seniors wanted to like compete.
Of course, man.
But like we
couldn't
compete because like the defense and everyone just fell apart.
Yeah.
I think we got beat like 6-2, and it was just It was just embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was just like, damn, last game of high school, I'm going out like this.
Yo, same thing for me though, man. Like it was like my last game in high school.
Yeah.
It was against Clifton High in New Jersey. It was a state game, and it was knockout round at that point, man.
Yeah.
And we lost in PKs.
Oh.
Like it was a 0-0 game. First of all, their fucking field was horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible. You cannot control the ball to save your life. 0-0 game, extra time, nothing. Went to PKs. I missed the PK. Dog, I think that was my most heartbreaking moment, like ever playing soccer.
You missed the PK?
Missing the PK, man.
Oh no.
Dog, like
Yeah, I never missed the end game PK.
like it was like I was trying to go left. Usually I go left, right? To my left. Goalkeeper's right. I'm a righty. And and
across your body.
It just didn't go left enough. It was almost like almost between the post and where the goal.
And that was in this knockout game?
It was in this knockout game, and that was my last game in high school, bro. And they beat us by I mean like what? Like we missed 3 out of 5 PKs. Yeah, and. It was just bad, bro.
I crumbled, bro.
It was bad. I cried. I legit cried when we lost.
I cried after my last high school game. I was just like, damn, this shit's over. Like,
so it's gonna be difficult to see Orlando City crying when they lose.
I don't plan on
Montreal.
it. I don't plan on it. We got trophy energy, bro. The closer the trophy gets, the hotter we've been getting this year, boy. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would have told you that we were gonna beat Red Bulls 5-1, bro.
Nah.
Not
5-1.
Nobody would predict.
Not 5-1.
Even me.
But everybody predicted that we're gonna beat Sacramento Republic though in the U.S. Open.
Obviously,
you
as
know?
we should.
At that point, it's like, all right, just give them the title. Come
as
on
we
now.
should.
Like, don't disrespect the MLS like that.
For
you
sure.
know? But the rest of the playoff field though, aside from the number ones, this is according to 538 statistics, chances of making it to the MLS Cup. Let's start from the bottom up. The lowest. My champ said, hold on. Oh. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, so it's not 538 statistics. It's like our source.
Yeah,
our source,
538
statistics.
Yeah.
So according to them, we're going to start from the bottom up. The team with the least chance, with the smallest chance to make it to the MLS Cup, Miami.
Champs team.
Followed at 1%. They have a 1% chance of making it. Champ said that's dramatic.
Yeah.
At 2%, Orlando City.
We love to be the underdog, boy. We love being the underdog. Give us that 2%.
3% chance of making it to the MLS Cup. Cincinnati, Minnesota, and RSL. 4%, Nashville. 6%, New York Red Bulls. 7%, Dallas. 9%, Los Angeles Galaxy. 16%, Austin. 15%, New York City FC. I think that's respectable. We were underdogs last year too. You feel me?
Okay.
And we won the whole thing.
Okay.
20%, Montreal. I think that's valid.
20%. Y'all about to Montreal about to get taxed, boy.
Sheesh. Oh, and Dallas was 10%.
Montreal about to get taxed. Orlando at 2%. Montreal at 20%. We playing y'all first. At y'all crib, we about to tax y'all boys.
Oh no, dog! Like
we about to Florida style tax y'all boys.
Montreal's so good, man.
Watch me on them boy there.
Montreal's so good, man.
We about to tax them.
Nah, dog. Like
tax them, boy.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like I really don't like. I'm rooting for Orlando. Please know that I'm rooting for your team, dog, cause you my boy. You feel me? I'm rooting for Orlando. Let that be known. Do I think Orlando is going to beat Montreal in the playoffs? Absolutely not.
We're coming to collect, though.
I don't believe that, man.
Coming to get what's ours.
Nah.
Yes, sir.
Like, all right, Montreal's form recently.
That's cool.
All right, and these are their last games by order.
Here, talk to me.
3-1. They beat Inter Miami. They won 1-0 against DC. They won 1-0 against New England. They won 3-2 against Chicago. Tied Columbus 2-2.
Oh, they tied the team that we just beat last?
Yep.
Ah, cool.
They beat Toronto 4-3.
Oh, we smoked Toronto 4-0?
Bro, like
cool.
these are all dubs.
These are all dubs, but like they tied the team that we beat last. They squeaking by these teams that we did light work with. Red Bulls beat them 1-0. We sunned Red Bulls 5-1. You know, bro, stop playing.
And then before that, Chicago they beat. New England they beat.
I will always say this about
Dynamo
Montreal
they beat.
until they change my mind. They are inconsistent. They are a
inconsistent.
good team.
What?
They have a crazy potential.
What?
They're inconsistent.
How?
They're inconsistent, bro.
Bro, all right. Look at these matches, bro. 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins.
You're looking at the wins, but you also have to look at the context of the score and who they're playing against and how much better on paper than these teams they are.
Bro.
They're at a point where every game, all those games should have looked like that against their opponent. They should have beaten all those teams 3-4-0. And they're squeaking by 2-1, 3-2, losing 1-0 to come on, bro.
We'll see, man. Montreal, Orlando City, that's going to be a big playoff game on the 16th at 8 p.m. Damn, man.
We want smoke.
It's crazy, man. But like right here at the Kickoff Lounge, we have 3 teams that we represent. Champ represents Inter Miami. I always say that's my second team because we live out here. I represent New York City FC.
Orlando City all day.
So, out of the 3 teams, who makes it to the next round? Who makes it the furthest of the 3? No. All right. Biasness out the window. Biasness out the window, dog.
My pick for Orlando is not actually based on bias, bro. It's just based on I know that we can do the shit. Orlando's making it to the next round because we are going to tax Montreal, right?
Who you think?
And I fuck with you, bro. You my dog.
But
Miami is going to Miami's gonna upset you guys. Miami's gonna do some work.
Wow.
Higuain is charged up. I just saw him play against my team and do the work against my team, and they're playing a certain kind of way right now. You feel me? They're playing a certain kind of way. I think they're gonna catch y'all slipping. Because we need to run it back. Miami versus Orlando. If both of those teams win the first round, we'll play each other again.
Yeah.
And this time, I'm pretty sure Miami gets the home field advantage because of the higher seed.
Yeah, they will.
So we going back to Drive Pink Stadium.
That'll be lit.
I'm going back to Drive Pink Stadium.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be lit.
But this time things gonna be different.
If Miami beats New York City, and if Orlando beats Montreal, we going.
We're getting a rematch.
No, that's a must
for the ages.
That is a must.
4-1 win last time.
Yeah.
Y'all, okay, that was Miami just smashed Orlando.
Yeah.
Miami smashed us. But
I don't know.
Playoff time.
Nah.
And you know, hey, the Orlando supporters, only like 50 of them came through to this last game.
Oh no, playoff time.
Playoff game. We about to have 500 people. Hey, boy, we about to have a squad in there.
It's gonna be a different vibe for sure.
You will see a purple wall in that pink stadium. Just wait.
It's gonna be a different vibe.
That's
well, like it's similar colors too, so people
gonna
think
see
it's still a Miami
wall
color.
in the pink stadium. Trust
purple
me,
and
purple
pink
will stand out.
Purple and pink are related.
They got a light pink though. They got like a real like light.
Is that Miami pink?
Yeah.
Is that South Beach pink?
And we got that deep purple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Hey man, I mean, man, it's gonna be interesting, bro. I would love to see Orlando win against Montreal, bro.
We're gonna get that.
I'm telling you because it would just be so much fun for us for the Kickoff Lounge to see either New York City or Miami play against Orlando City, man.
Yeah, man.
I honestly fully believe that New York City is gonna be the one to go the farthest. I don't believe Orlando's gonna beat Montreal. I don't believe Miami's gonna beat New York City. I fully believe, bias and no bias, that New York City is gonna go beyond those three teams. But yo, who wouldn't you be mad at, though, to make it to the MLS Cup? That's not any of our three teams. And that's not the top one seeds either. Honestly,
Galaxy.
for me, I would go Galaxy, man. In the West, I would love to see LA Galaxy. I want Chicharito to go the fuck off, dog. I want I think this is the perfect time for Chicharito
stage is set for him,
to prove that he deserves to be in that Mexico squad for the World Cup.
Yo, he is going to go crazy. He is in his bag right now.
You know, in the last 2 months,
Chicha is in his bag.
In the last 2 months, like, he's tied for most goals.
Yeah, bro, he's in his bag, son. He's not sleeping on nothing.
Yo, ideally, I would love to see Galaxy beat Nashville. Chicharito scored 2 goals. I would love for El Tráfico to go down.
To be a conference semi?
Yo, conference semis, El Tráfico.
Crazy.
For Chicharito to fucking shine over Chiellini, over Bale, over Vela, over all these dudes, man.
As long as he don't take a penalty, he's going to do proud.
Yeah, no. Ricky,
all them garbage goals, I see him getting. Like we talked about, the rebounds, the second chances.
He's such
Chicha is cleaning those up.
Yo, he's such a good finisher,
man. He's cleaning them up.
He's so, world-class finisher, bro. I think Chicha can still put in mad work in the Premier League, in La Liga. Dog, Chicha is amazing, dog. I think Chicha, he needs to go crazy with Galaxy in the playoffs. I would love to see Galaxy in the finals, and for him to stamp his resume for Tata so that he can be on that World Cup squad.
I'm with
like,
it.
who's like, well, like, well, they put in, who's the guy from the Wolves, the Mexican guy from the Wolves in Premier League? Raúl Jiménez, right?
Jiménez, yeah.
Yeah, like, he's a starting striker from Mexico. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been doing anything crazy for Mexico lately.
No, he had like like last year I think it was, where he shined.
Yeah.
He was balling for Wolves.
Yo, Chicharito, I think, is needed for Mexico. Mexico's they're not amazing right now.
No.
This is one of the weaker Mexican teams I've ever seen, to be honest.
They're not a world beater right now.
No, not at all. So, in the West, I would love to see Galaxy. So, can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Cool. In the East, that's not any of our three teams, which means that
our 3 teams make up half the bracket. Our 3 teams in the first seed are 4 out of the 7 teams.
So, all right. So, Red Bull, Cincinnati, or Montreal.
Obviously not Montreal, because my team gonna smack.
And obviously not the Red Bulls.
Right.
That's the other New York team.
Okay, so what? Cincinnati then, fool. You just did process of elimination, man.
I guess. Nah, fuck that. I'm voting Galaxy. That's it. I'm not voting for anybody.
You're not voting for no one on the East?
Nah, fuck everybody
on
in
the East.
No love of Philly, man.
We said that's not the number 1 seeds. Philly ain't. Nah, boy, get out of here.
Fuck Philly.
Nah, Philly.
I don't know, man. Hey, man. So usually towards the end of the show, we do a pick 'em up.
Things are different now.
A little bit different because it's officially playoff time. We got the bracket ready.
We're doing brackets, baby. We picking everything.
So we're going to do our brackets one by one, and we're going to let you know who we think is going to go where, all right, and how far these teams are going to go.
And listen, if our brackets are wrong and, like, next week we got to do, like, a re-pick 'em, don't get mad at us. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, whatever happens after this first round, we're going to have to do another pick 'em for the second round based on what's actually there.
So we're going to pick the entire bracket right now, how we think is going to go down for the entire MLS playoffs.
And we're going to see who has a better bracket.
Cool. So, LAFC and bye week. Who's winning?
LAFC versus Bye FC.
Bye FC. All right. Who's going to play against LAFC?
LA Galaxy is going to that conference semis, and it's going to be El Tráfico.
Okay, so he got LAFC, LA Galaxy. Yeah. Boom. Okay, so this is Big Miles bracket right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So LAFC, LA Galaxy, you got that written down?
I already got it.
Cool. So now, Dallas versus Minnesota.
Dallas is going to take that. Ferreira is going to go crazy.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah.
Austin versus RSL, 2 versus 7.
Austin's going to do that work. RSL is very lucky to be here. They put it together for their last win, but like we said, 3 out of 16. 3 wins out of 16 games. Come on, man. Word. Texas going. It's going to be an all Texas semifinal and an all LA semifinal in the West side.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I like that theme going on, dog. Hell yeah.
City rivalry is going to be going in.
We're going to stay in the West for you, Big Miles. So this is Big Miles' big bracket. That's what we're going to call it. Big Miles' big bracket.
Yeah.
LAFC versus LA Galaxy, El Tráfico in the conference semifinals. Who you got?
I got LA Galaxy winning.
Wow.
I got LA Galaxy winning that game, bro.
Respect.
I have it written down. You can check. I got it written down, boy.
That.
LA Galaxy versus Austin.
And
versus
the West final. Austin's beating Dallas then?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And LA Galaxy versus Austin?
And the West finals.
Who's making it to the finals, bro?
Galaxy.
Wow.
Galaxy's beating Austin. Galaxy's going to beat Austin, too.
I like that. I'm not mad at that. All right, let's go to the East real quick. So, Red Bulls versus Cincinnati. Who's going to play against Philly?
Boy, you seen Cincinnati that last game?
They look good.
They look dangerous.
They look good,
dangerous. Man. Red Bulls is a very consistent team.
You
always know what to expect from them. But I think Brenner, that's the guy's name? Brenner, the Brazilian dude that scored the hat trick last game?
He scored 4.
Did
he score 4? Oh, no, 3. Hat trick.
I think he adds an X factor that just trumps consistency.
Yeah.
To that where when the playoffs come, it's going to just be some fire that you're not expecting. So I think Cincinnati's going to take that.
Yeah, and it's not just Brandon Vasquez that we're talking about offensively now for Cincinnati, bro. Like,
that boy Brenner is nasty.
He brings a whole nother flavor to that team, man. Okay, so Cincinnati is going to be versus Philly up top. So let's go down. NYC versus MIA.
I already told you. MIA is going to get the upset.
Wow.
They're going to get the upset. Higuain's going to go crazy.
Amazing.
Pull something out of his bag.
Potentially his last game of his career.
And I don't think he's going to let it be that. I think that the rest of the team's they're just going to figure something out. Yedlin's going to ball out. They're all going to just ball out for no reason.
They got something to play for.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not even going to ask you Montreal, Orlando. We already know who you're picking.
Orlando's
Philadelphia versus who'd you pick? Cincinnati? Did you pick Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Philadelphia versus Cincinnati.
Philly got that.
Philly
will be in the East Finals.
Cool.
Versus.
So MIA versus Orlando.
Come on, boy. Rematch for the ages.
You going Orlando?
We got embarrassed last time. We got get back. We got to prove a point.
This game will be back in Miami.
We'll be back in Miami. We're going to have it'll be back in Fort Lauderdale. We're going to have to show up big. I'm not sitting with y'all boys. You or Champ. Y'all niggas stay on the pink side of the town. I'm going to sit in my Orlando section, and we are going to get this dub, gangster style. And we are going to the East Finals against Philly.
Orlando City versus Philadelphia in the Eastern Conference Finals. Where is Big Miles going to go with the big bracket?
We are going 2-2.
Ooh.
Going to penalty kicks.
And who's going to win it? It's going to be a heartbreaker for Orlando, or y'all going to make it?
Orlando winning.
Wow!
LA Galaxy versus Orlando in the finals.
And who got it?
Orlando's going to win 3-2.
You don't even believe that, dog.
Orlando's going to win 3-2, boy. Orlando's going to win 3-2, boy. Let's go.
All right, and that was
I made my prediction.
That was Big Miles.
I
big
made
bracket.
my bet. I bet Al $5 that Orlando's going to win this. I bet him $5 we're going to win the U.S. Open Cup. I have to stay consistent. I can't bet that we're going to win it all and not have us winning it in my bracket.
True.
How would that make sense?
I'm glad I'm getting at least some money back. I feel like I gave you $10.
Yeah. You gonna get back 5.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe.
Nah, ain't no maybe. You already said it.
Maybe.
You already said it.
No.
Sheesh.
Maybe.
That's a good bracket. Nah, I'm not gonna say good. I take that back. It was a very entertaining bracket.
It's a great bracket, bro. It's the bracket of the brackets,
all right,
bro.
time for the pizzle brizzle. The pizzle brizzle.
All right. So we starting off on the West.
We starting off on the West.
LAFC got a bye. All right. Who's gonna win? LA Nashville.
LA.
All right. So El Tráfico Conference
El
semis.
Tráfico semis.
Dallas, Minnesota. Who gonna win?
I'm going Dallas on that one.
All
I'm
right.
really hoping Ferreira goes crazy.
Austin, RSL.
Austin.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you got the same bracket as me up to this
Well,
point.
up to this point, yes.
Okay. LAFC versus LA Galaxy.
Man, as much as I want Chicharito to go crazy, I'm going LAFC.
Ooh.
It hurts me because I'm a big Chicharito fan. He's done a lot of amazing things for Real Madrid. Clásico this Sunday.
Okay.
But yeah.
Austin, Dallas.
It's going to be 1 and 2 in the West. It's going to be Austin.
Okay. So you got
I got the 1 and 2.
We're very close except for the LA Galaxy. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Austin, LAFC. Who wins?
Who's going to the finals?
Yeah.
I told you. I said this early on in the season. I think Austin, they're going to go to the finals.
So Austin's going to beat LAFC.
Austin's going to be LAFC.
And they're going to the finals.
Austin's going to represent the West. Let's go to the East.
Red Bulls versus Cincinnati.
I'm going Red Bulls. I believe in.
That boy's rocking with his red New York team.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe in the Red Bulls in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been very consistent. They've been very good defensively when they need to. They're a good team. They're a good team. Cincinnati could be a little iffy sometimes. They could be really good. They could be really bad. You know?
NYC versus Miami.
Come on. Don't disrespect me with that question, dog.
Come on.
New York City. Easy.
Okay. Orlando, Montreal.
It's going to be Montreal, bro. I think, like, to a point where I think it's going to be a fucking blowout, dog.
Stop.
I think Montreal's going to dominate that game.
Stop.
Yeah. Like, I'm rooting.
Stop.
Again, let me make it clear.
Stop.
I'm rooting for Orlando.
Stop.
I want your team to win. I would love, how fucking amazing would a show be where we're talking into New York City, Orlando City playing that weekend in the playoffs? That would be amazing.
Battle of the Cities.
A battle of the
rematch.
cities in the playoffs? Conference semis? That would be amazing. Is that going to happen? I highly doubt it. New York City, Montreal. Boom.
Okay. Philly, Cincy.
Philly.
All right, Philly Red Bulls. Who wins?
Philly Rebel. It doesn't matter who plays
Philly's
against
gonna
Philly.
beat 'em.
Philly's going to be in there.
All right. And
New
then
York City.
New York City is going to beat Montreal.
New York City's going to be Montreal.
Okay.
And then it's going to be a revenge game for Philadelphia versus New York City last year. Because last year, they had their COVID outbreak against New York in the playoffs. We beat them in the playoffs. We beat New England in the playoffs. We went to the finals. We won it all. I believe that even with a full Philly squad and a playoff New York City FC team, I believe that New York City is going to go all the way to the finals and play against Austin FC.
Who wins?
And who's going to take the whole chip? I believe that we're going to have a better designer for our banner because we had a basic-ass plastic title banner. You seen that shit? I believe that New York City FC are going back-to-back. Champ, can you please look into when's the last time there's been a back-to-back champion?
So what you're
in the
saying
MLS?
is you're picking your team to win it all.
And you're picking your team to win it all.
So how is yours any more ridiculous? Any less ridiculous than mine?
Because
Fool?
we're the reigning champs. And we're the third seed.
We're not talking about last year.
And we have,
We're not talking about last year, and we're not even talking about regular season anymore.
Nah, and bro, we're on fire right now. We won 4 straight games. This is exactly how we came into the playoffs last year.
Montreal is gonna blow out Orlando.
Yep.
But the team that Orlando beat and then lost to, both by 2-1, very close scores. That team that has 1-1 in the last month by 2-1 margins, so literally just 1-goal margins.
Bro, we won 4 games in a row.
But I'm talking about the comparative analysis between Orlando and New York.
We're off a trophy too.
We literally went. Our last 2 games average out to 3-3. So if our last 2 games, the aggregate is tied.
Last 2 games. What are you talking about? Last games?
Us versus you.
But you're not making it against New York City, though.
The last 2 Battle of the Cities, aggregate is 3-3.
But that don't mean shit, though. Why do you always be talking about games that's happened like 3 months ago?
The Battle of the City was recent.
I know, like the most recent one. Yeah, it was 2-1.
And then there was another one that was 2-1 right like a couple weeks before.
Okay, you play to win the game. Like, the score doesn't define everything, dog.
Oh, now the score doesn't define everything.
I'm just saying, like, I think Montreal's going to blow out Orlando.
Okay.
I
but the team that is tied on aggregate in the last month with Orlando is just going to smack Montreal.
I didn't say we're going to smack Montreal. I did not say we're going to smack Montreal. I think it's going to be a very tough game. But I do think we're going to beat them, though. Could be 1-0, could be 2-1, could be 3-2. I never said we were going to smack them. New York City, we're going to go all the way, dog. Nah, bro. We both got some ridiculous brackets.
Your bracket is just as biased as mine when you get to the East.
I want to hear that shit. So the last back-to-back MLS champions was LA Galaxy, 2011-2012. And the next back-to-back MLS champions will be New York City FC, 2021-2022. You heard it first here, the Kickoff Lounge crew. You feel me? So producer Champ says really going to be Philly against LA Galaxy in the finals. That's his bracket.
Champ, let me ask you, who's winning Miami versus NYC?
Come on, dog. Champ. Oh, my God. Champ
so Miami. So that means Miami's going to play against, I'm guessing you're picking against Orlando. You're going to say Montreal's going to win, right? So Miami versus, and I'm just assuming you're picking Montreal. Miami versus Montreal. Who? Ooh, Champ got a brain here. So you want to see that?
He got a brain.
You want to see that rematch as much as I do. Nah, son. Nah. You're gonna go. You gotta go. Wear your jersey this time. Come out in your whole pink shoes. Pink
Miles
uniform.
got happy as hell for like 2 seconds. Dog.
No. I know. I said he wants to. I know he wants to see the rematch and he wants to play us again, and he wants to come out in his pink jersey and dance with his homies.
If Miami beats New York, I would love. Honestly, I just want to see Orlando win, period, just so I can see New York or Miami just dust these motherfuckers
It's
off
not happening,
the screen,
bro.
dog.
It's not happening.
Dust them all.
It's not happening, bro.
Oh,
it's not happening.
Feel good things next week. Orlando loses.
Son. Orlando gonna give you work. Sheesh. And then we going to play against either one of y'all boys, and I'm telling you, son, y'all ain't ready.
Oh, man. Hey, man. Listen, so that's our brackets right there. MLS playoffs has officially arrived. And ladies and gentlemen, you already know at the end of the show, we always do something called Feel Good Tings.
Yeah, man.
Where if it makes you feel good, and it has to do with U.S. soccer, or at least American players, then we talk about it. You feel me? Yo, from the USL, from what, I want to say, was it a D2 school, Champ? I want to say it was a D2 school. My man's 30-year-old Josh Cohen. Yep, D2. He went to like University of San Diego or something like that. 30-year-old Josh Cohen. He just played for Maccabi Haifa FC.
Hey.
Right? I don't even know where they're from.
Them boys beat Juve, dog.
They
gave Juve the work.
Yo, they're an Israeli football team, dog. An Israeli soccer team.
Yeah, Maccabi Haifa.
I didn't know that. I never heard of it. Did you? You know that?
Yeah, I did.
You know that? Yeah?
Yeah, because there was some, I heard of the team before. I think they have a basketball team. I think that's why I knew who it was.
Yeah. Bro, Di Maria got hurt. So that's a little concerning for Argentina, but this is not an Argentinian podcast. You know, it just is what it is.
Che, boludo.
Che, pero che. Yo, Josh Cohen was a starting goalkeeper for Maccabi Haifa. Maccabi Haifa in the Champions League. Played a game against Juventus. Come on now. Everybody knows who Juventus is. All the star players rocking. And they shut them the fuck out. Dog,
shut them out. 2-0.
With an American goalkeeper.
2-0.
From D2, University of San Diego.
To the Champions League.
To the USL, Champions League. Oh, my God, man. Look at American ballers. Yeah, living a dream right there. Good for you, Josh Cohen. Salute to you, dog. Keep balling now, sir. Next one for Feel Good Tings.
The 7-on-7 tournament with $1 million prize. Can I play in that? Can we play? Can we enter? Like Kickoff Lounge set?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Champ, you play?
Champ,
are you good?
Yeah, Champ.
I've
never seen Champ. I want to see Champ play.
Champ look like he got 2 left feet.
Oh, stop.
Champ, keep it G.
No. Champ, can you ball?
Can you? For $1 million?
You have some touch?
He said, what's up? Yeah. He said, I'm here for the defense.
You're the defense? All right.
Champ is the guy.
Okay.
Champ is the guy that was like, yo, take him out. You know, like your coach, one of your coaches ever tell you that, or tell you tell one of the players like, yo, that player, I need you to take him out. It's fucked up.
I had a Jamaican coach who just said, "Bust him lace." When you say tell someone to bust someone's lace, it's like tackle him real hard.
My one Colombian coach, like, saca ese puta, like that shit.
That's how you do it, though.
Like that's it. That's all you want him to do.
But that's going down in North Carolina. Clint Dempsey and Chris Paul, legends in their respective sports, both of them.
Yep.
7v7 tournament, dog.
It's gonna include 32 teams.
I like small-sided soccer.
I love that. Yeah.
It's so fun, bro.
It is fun.
I mean? It's a vibe.
It's a different game too.
Yeah,
it's a very different game, man. That like 5v5, 6v6,
the field's different.
7v7. Field is different.
Shoot from far and shit.
The game is very different, bro. Man. Like it's fun, man. I feel like that's really what the majority of the soccer world plays right now. You know, those 7-on-7, and that 7-on-7 is still big.
I mean,
too.
that's like for a lot of like high level teams. That's how they train. Really, they just train in small sided games. Like they do drills and stuff like that. But most of their it's like sparring and fighting sports.
Facts.
It's just
Facts.
all out.
100%, yo. It's a lot of feel, and biggest feel good thing of all is that the MLS playoffs are finally
upon us
here. Oh my God, New York City really about to go all the way again.
Orlando about to get the double. We about to get
can't wait.
MLS Cup to add to our US Open Cup. We're going to have 2 qualifications for the Champions League.
Nah.
Someone's going to have to just,
Yo, champ, next week after Orlando gets eliminated this week, can you please clip what he just said and put some sad ass music behind it?
Or not. Because, we're going to win. So
it's only one way to find out. We got to tune in this weekend. We got to tune into the Kickoff Lounge when we drop it every single Thursday. Come on now. Kickoff Lounge, we are still rocking. We still here. The playoffs are motherfucking here. You heard? Your boy Al Pizzle.
And your boy Big Miles. We out of here. See you Thursday, bitch.